Welcome back to my channel where I'm telling you everything about casino cruise bookings, how you can travel the world for less. So in 33 days, I'm boarding my very first Mediterranean cruise. I'm getting on my first Princess cruise, and I've never been on Princess before, but I got it for free. And so many people are confused when I say that. So I wanted to make a video about that, and what better time to do it than for my second ever YouTube video. So I post all the time on my other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, but YouTube is going to be a new way for me to communicate with you guys because there's a lot more that I can talk about, and I can go a lot more in depth on things on YouTube than I can anywhere else because long form content is popular here and not 30 to 60-second videos like everywhere else. So Princess is one of many cruise lines that has an offer match program that you can do with them. So what that means is if you're already getting casino comp offers from another cruise line or a land-based casino, you can send that to Princess Cruises and they will give you a comp match, an offer match for what you're already getting from another cruise line without ever even stepping foot on any of their ships or spending $1 in their casinos. So what I did, I submitted a balcony for one plus discounted guest offer to Princess. And what they actually came back to me with was any sailing up to 12 nights, including the Mediterranean. I could pick any ship. So with most other cruise offers, you're eligible for just certain ships and certain itineraries that they give you. With Princess, it was any ship, any itinerary, up to 12 nights. So what I landed on was the perfect sailing for me. I'm leaving from Rome. I'm visiting Naples, where I have an excursion to hike Mount Vesuvius and visit Pompeii, which is a lifelong dream of mine. Then I've got a sea day, and then I'll be in Crete in Greece. Then I've got another sea day, and then I'm going to be in Turkey. So the sea days are going to be really valuable for me because I'm planning on walking so many miles in Rome for 2 days and then getting on the ship and then hiking straight up an active volcano in Pompeii. It's going to be a crazy month for me. But after we visit Turkey, I'm going to be in Mykonos. That's going to be such a picturesque place to visit. And I never thought that I could actually do these things. And then I learned about the casino offers, and it has afforded me the ability to go on so many trips, so many destinations that otherwise I either couldn't have afforded to do it or I simply would have never booked it because this cruise would have cost me so much more than it actually did. So we're ending my 7-night Mediterranean cruise in Athens, where I'll be staying an extra night, and I'm so excited to go around Athens. I have actually a sunset tour at the Temple of Poseidon. It's going to be absolutely amazing, overlooking the Aegean Sea. Look it up if you've never seen it. I'm so excited for that, and I think I'm going to get in the water and swim there just to kind of end my 10 days in Europe. I know you're wondering how much I paid for my Princess cruise, and I'm going to tell you, don't worry. So I only paid for my taxes and port fees. If you've ever booked a casino comp offer on a cruise, you are not responsible for paying a cruise fare. Your cruise fare is free, but you do have to pay taxes and port fees. You cannot get out of that. So on Princess, for my week in the Mediterranean, I paid $180 for taxes and port fees. That's mind-blowing because the sailing right now online is over $1,600 per person for a balcony on the Sun Princess. I got such a deal on this cruise. So there's undoubtedly going to be somebody that says, well, it's not free. You still have to pay $180. Yes, I did. And yes, I'm going to have to pay to fly to and from Europe. And I'm also going to have to pay for Airbnbs. But almost all of that, if not all of that, is going to be covered in the money that I'm saving. Instead of paying $1,600, that extra $1,420 can cover my flights, and it actually can cover my Airbnbs for 3 nights in Rome and in Athens. So that is a crazy way to save money. And there are so many different cruise lines that actually do the comp match offers. Princess is just one of them, and I've always wanted to go Princess because they look upscale and they kind of cater to an older crowd, and I really like that. I don't have kids, I'm not into the party scene, I don't drink or anything, so Princess is probably going to be one of my favorite cruise lines after I disembark. So I've got 33 days. And over the next 33 days, I'm going to be doing what I can to learn about the Princess Casino program because, like I said, I've never been on there before. I know what's different with them is most cruise lines is $5 per point when you're in the casino playing. That's $5 per point that you get for the money you've cycled through the machines. It's not $5 $5 per point. I know people get confused about that, but with Princess, it's actually different. It's $2 per point. And I was really surprised to learn that because it seems like you're going to be able to get to the comped cruises a whole lot easier than at $5 per point. So I've got a list right here of the point requirements on Princess to get free things. 500 points gets you $200 off. 1,000 points gets you $400 off. 3,000 points gets you an interior stateroom. I don't know what sailings are available for that. It's hopefully up to 12 nights on any cruise, just like what I've already booked. I'm not sure, but to get to 3,000 points, that's going to be pretty easy. That means you have to have cycled through $6,000. For reference, I was on Norwegian Luna last month, and Norwegian is $5 per point in the casino. But with Norwegian, you need 2,000 points to get a free cruise. I managed to get 2,000 points. I ended at 2,043 points, and I spent about $2,000 out of pocket, which means I cycled through those machines $10,000. So that's all the small wins added up over time. I didn't win $8,000 and then put it back in. I won 500 here, 100 here, 50 here, and over time, over the whole week, that added up, and I was able to get to 2,000 points by spending $2,000 out of pocket. So if I apply that same math here, I should, in theory, be able to get to 3,000 points by spending about $1,000 out of pocket, which that's what I was planning on spending in the casino anyways. I'm not like, you don't have to pull my hand to get me in the casino. I really like it. There are games that I enjoy. The bonuses when all the lights go off, it's fun. Some people just don't like it. I really do enjoy it. So I'm going to have free drinks in the casino while playing for me and my friend. That's just part of my perk that I got. So I'm going on this cruise for such a small amount of money versus everybody else. And I guarantee that I know I wouldn't. I would not have booked this cruise to Europe had I had to pay full price. Princess is hopefully going to be one of my favorite cruise lines when I get back from this trip. If you've ever been on Princess or you have any information about Princess in the casino that I should know, please let me know, because sometimes the information online isn't really accurate. And I only have 33 days until my first Mediterranean cruise. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing to me. So I'm staying in Rome for 2 nights, and I have a guided tour of the Vatican booked, and then I'm waiting until 2 days from now. Actually, they release the Colosseum tickets on the website. I have to wake up at 2 a.m. and try so hard to buy those, but I'm planning to get a guided tour directly on the Colosseum website as well, with the arena and with the underground. Other than those 2 things, while I'm in Rome, I don't really have anything planned other than walking around, seeing things as I'm going. I'm staying in Trastevere, I think it's called, in an Airbnb that's very close, actually overlooking the Trevi Fountain. I got a great deal on it. And I know the Trevi Fountain is one of those places that people go to in the morning and then all day long and then late at night, but I'm hoping that I can get there at some point late at night or in the morning and there not be anybody there. So you're just going to have to follow along and see. I'm going to be posting so much content from this trip. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I'm going to be posting all the time long form content talking about casino cruises, talking about how you can get offer matches through other cruise lines based on offers you're already getting, and reviews of cruise lines, excursions, hotels, destinations. It's going to be a fun year, y'all.